Hello guys, in this video I'll be talking about what is the BeEF framework or the browser exploitation framework. Actually the BeEF framework, it is an open source, and the purpose of using the BeEF framework is for ethical hacking, or we known as the white hat hacker, which is like doing the good things different from the black hat and gray hat hacker. And we are using it for the pen testing or penetrations testing. It is a tool that we could focus on the web browser, and also in the BIF framework, you're able to um, hook with your client. There's a JavaScript hook that BIF framework offer. Basically, what it does is that it communicates a lot of information about your target or the people who are or the victim, let's say it that way. So yeah, you just need to type sudo app install BIF XSH, and then just enter, and then you'll got it. And just we have to go to our root first in order to um we have to go to our root first. Okay, and now we need to run our BIF XSH. You can also type it like sudo BIF HSS like this, or just normally run it. Okay, now that we are running, you could see in here we have our framework is running. Actually, because I already created, so I don't have to type in the password. But if you are a new, you have to type your password first when you download it. So to check my password, I could also go to my user and share with messages and just check the file. I have to go to this config file. Okay, um, in the basha file config. So this is my password, my username. Usually BIF, they give you like a default user and password, so you don't have to like change the user. It default by default is BIF, and the password you could change it. There's an option when you download it, you could see it there and just type any password you want. In my case, I type 123, and then we just need to exit this one by pressing Ctrl X. Okay, now we just need to type in our password. Okay, so here I'm on the BeEF website, or my framework already on the run, and here we could see the offline and the online browser, which is our target, but it's just my local host, and I will be testing it on my local host as well. Um, so to test it, you could also go to your browser, like put it in here, so you could easily see uh, what it is. Okay. Getting started. We could also type in your local host or your IP address. Just go in, open a new terminal, Control Shift T, and write sudo ifconfig. So ifconfig is like for checking your IP address. And here my inet is this one. I just have to type it in. 10.02.15 and 35 demos demos butcher. Okay, now I'm here on the butcher page. Actually, you could also go in here, click here in this one. Sorry, in this website, you could see it's in here. Just click this one. You also redirect into this website as well. So let's see what I could do. And now you could see that my browser is already online. I could click here. I could see the information. It is a Linux, and I got the IP address. And in here, you could see all the detail of it. Let me zoom a little. You could get your victim IP address, and also what the width and height of the screen, and also you could see the log file of how much the pattern of the log. Log is basically just like the activity that you browse on the browser. So in command, you could send any command. For example, maybe I send alert to them. and then create an um, alert dialog, and I write something in here, put it like this. Okay, hi, you have been hacked, and then just hit execute, which is just down below here, and then see, I got hi, you have been hacked, and you could also check in here to see if the victim already respond. See, I already respond. Okay, we also could do other things. There's so many options with this framework, but for your information, this is for ethical hacking only, for the purpose to find the vulnerability of our website, not for any other intention. So maybe I want to like send a Google phishing page of Google, and then it will redirect my local host into the Google phishing page. And if I enter any information for like this, and on once I hit enter, don't save it. Um, you could see they get my info in here. They get my email, they get my password, and they also redirect me into uh, an actual Google page. Also, what let's see what else we could do with it. You actually there's a lot of options that you could explore by yourself. So um, it's down. Let's see what other thing that we could do. Maybe pretty tough. And this one it will send like a running out session of Facebook, and there's like LinkedIn window. Let's try LinkedIn. Send execute. And you cannot press, you have to enter like email, and it worked the same way as the phishing page. You will have all the credential information in here, and also you could also hijack a camera and a webcam of, let's try webcam. This also have, but I think it's somewhere in here. Hmm. Oh, according to this information, we could only send this command if the victim is on Chrome, but we're using Firefox, so we couldn't send it. So it will show this message like this. So if it's something like this happen, the victim already know that there's something wrong with their website already. So it's not safe unless you know that I'm using Chrome. So that's why we have the information here. We could check like there's a Firefox, so we should be aware like when and which command that we should send. Okay, so basically this is the wrap up of the BeEF framework. I hope you find this helpful, and also you should try to play more with it as well.